Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
Out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. The ball is picked off. Goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think used a quarterback, he puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Receivers are bunched together. An inside give now from the shotgun. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He tries to get it to the running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Ellison. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Now the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Comes a handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Touchdown, Volunteers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. Grab down the middle. It's Montgomery.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run it here. Tackle to the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Defensive backs up to the line, showing press. First down, looking to throw the football. He's got it with room to run. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Mustangs lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll give it to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's complete on the crossing route. Finally stop at the 4. Great catch and run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Mustangs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And now the defense able to bring him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The incompletion sets up a 3rd and goal from the 3. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, SMU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense back out in the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Grab by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's so early in this game. Never invert this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. With the catch, it's Ellison. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fine time now, rolling to his left. The pass is intercepted.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. What a catch! Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Misfire and first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Looking to throw it again. Here's a target, and it's complete. He stopped out at the... That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Vols are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. This quarterback on fire today.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important second down play coming up. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, but it doesn't work out.
Let's fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Grab behind the line, it's Williams. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Throwing off play action. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands, it's Ellison. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Moves out of the pocket.
Escapes the pocket. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. It's Ellison. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And now from the pistol formation. Going again on 2nd and 10.
On the move now.
Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Fires it to the wideout. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps out at the 9-yard line. What a play by the defense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play and spin.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Running back with the football. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Play action here on first down. Throws to the tight end. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Short pass finds the tight end. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pass is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The Volunteers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense really clicking. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 14. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Try and muscle for the first down. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock, trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. And the Vols pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And they get the completion. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Now here's the toss play.
Gets some space around the 30. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Vols looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. The back's got it. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door, and they won.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
3rd and goal, got to make it on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Gonna run it. It's Montgomery. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. He hands it to the back. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught by the receiver.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. He breaks free. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone. The 1st down to 17.
And 1st down for the offense.
And the Mustangs have 1st and 10 here.
Let's go.
It's a run. Running back's got it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. A pre-snap motion from the offense. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, SMU.
they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Point after, knocked right through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Tennessee. 42.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Grinding away with their running game. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Volunteers will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And there it is, the 4th down conversion that should just about secure the W, Kirk.
You got to love a head coach that really believes in his guys. Coaching with the lead late. I love that he's coaching to win, not coaching not to lose. Goes with an aggressive approach. It pays off because that offensive line opens that hole up and the back gets just enough to secure a victory with that first down. Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. By the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pass rush closing in. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. The quarterback doing it with his legs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. They draw first blood in this national title game. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught with the back behind the line of scrimmage. Moves the ball to 25, good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. That's a design quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's a bootleg looking to throw.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
2nd down after that previous play. Who makes the grab? And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Nittany Lions will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
2nd down and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Now, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he's left that one in the end zone. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Breaks a tackle in the clear now. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up 1st downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And the back now goes in motion. The shotgun handoff here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, it's going to be a sack as the defense makes a play to wrap up this period. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Wants to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming.
Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They start the drive with a good throw to the right.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Running back grabs it on a screen. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Gets made on the out route. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Fighting him off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. The list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
You know, nice design here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside, off to the right. Looks downfield, nobody's open, so instead of throwing it and forcing it into coverage, he's got the athletic ability there to pick up a nice couple yards.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure...
And he's got it! Touchdown, Penn State! And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down. They're going to throw the football. Snags a quick throw. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. The timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The balls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the Volunteers are in the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Volunteers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Checks this down to the running back. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. They're going to run the option. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted. Comes back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And it's caught across the middle. Oh, and the football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball in good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Look at a pass here on 2nd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back at the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. He goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Adjustments now for this defense. Now they're running on the toss. And it's 1st down yardage at the 46.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Makes a nice move there. He's in the clear. They make the stop, and it's a big play for the 31.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Tiny space at the 20. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
But when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't he make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Got some time, now lets it go. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And they'll run it with the draw play. To the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
I love the call here by the offense coordinator. Perfect time to be able to go with this draw. The defense is expecting a pass. They're dropping out into coverage. The back's able to get that ball underneath and pick up some big yards.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Great move there. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
Boy, really good run by this running back, the offense.
The ball is looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Tennessee. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Kickoff team out there, they got fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's an option look. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass complete on the crosser. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Sideline route is out of bounds before the first down marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands and he dropped it.
I think the receiver just may have lost his focus on this outbreaking route. The quarterback delivers a very well-thrown football, so that one's going to be on the receiver.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Keeping it on the ground here. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Setting the back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Volunteers will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Gain moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not a great return, but the important thing to pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Oh, and almost intercepted again. The chance for a fourth pick. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs during the late stages of this game.
Oh, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores. You have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game, you got the lead, you got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
They'll try to run for the first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Vols will have to kick it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback's got it on the option. Back's got it on the pitch. They'll tackle it at the 17-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. A short completion to the tight end. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. 1st down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Leaning on the run game here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ballgame. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. I mean, there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been